So, Batman is usually famous for being a big lone wolf. Why is it that he can't be like that here in this film?
Well, in this film, it feels like Batman is forced to, kind of like everybody else, is part of the theme of the movie, he's forced to work with the team in order to. There's no beating Lord Business on your own in this particular story. And it takes the power of everybody working together and bringing all their strengths in order to defeat the evil Lord Business. And it does go against traditional Batman values of going solo, other than Robin.
Right. Now, Lego Batman is a big hero, but how does he rate as a boyfriend?
Look, I'll be frank. Lego Batman is not the best boyfriend. Initially. I think that he's very much caught up in the lore of Batman and his own obligations as a superhero to be really a very effective / loving boyfriend. But he does kind of come around. I think that one of the great things that I love about it is for Batman's arc is that at the end of the movie he recognizes that Wildstyle is kind of this great person and needs to be with somebody great, and that he's probably not worthy on that level of being her boyfriend. And that's kind of cool.
Now, you do a great voice for Batman. It's that sort of gravelly voice. Did you come up with that? How did you approach that? Was that something that you came up with as far as doing his voice?
Yeah, I think that we, initially Chris and Phil, the filmmakers, wanted to create Batman that would be gravelly voice and that would have that sort of that gravitas vocally. But we decided to kind of explore it even further and give him that, that really heavy, serious tone most of the time. That was really funny to us. That he lives all the time in this place about even the most mundane things. That he's like, I need a refill on my coffee now because what is it? Oh yeah, it's like 10 after 3. Oh shoot, I gotta go get my dry cleaning. Just hearing him talking about the most ridiculous things. That was really funny to us, that he's just constantly totally taking everything totally seriously.
That's great. This is obviously kids are going to love this film. Do you feel that this is going to carry across over to the adults as well?
I do. I feel like the adults are going to love this film. I feel like this is a movie that is kind of an adult movie that the kids can see. One of the great things about this film is that the brand of Lego, most people played with Lego growing up. I'm 43. I played with Lego as a kid, and so I'll take my kids because I want to see it because Lego were such a big part of my life growing up. And then the young generation, like my kids, they want to see it because they play with Lego. So I think that it really is just hitting everybody, and it's great. It should, and it's not a film that kind of talks down to kids. It's a movie for everybody, and there's something for everybody to enjoy.
What are some of the bigger themes of this film, do you think?
I think that the bigger themes are, there is a sort of a classic good versus evil in there, but that is really wrapped much more in the idea of allowing yourself the freedom to be who you are, and that's okay, and that's fine, and that a sense of individuality that can exist within the framework of working as a team, and that people don't have to be one or the other. That people can be lots of different things, and that's kind of great.
That's great. Did you have any favorite scene or joke out of the film that stood out for you?
There were so many. I loved all the good cop, bad cop stuff. Liam Neeson is I thought, hilarious in this movie, so talented. Morgan Freeman is, always just delivers every moment. Got such a great voice, too. And, Chris Pratt really makes me laugh on so many levels. Elizabeth Banks, I thought she was so great as Wild Sal. So all of those characters had so many great moments for me. And maybe the sequence where good cop, bad cop's parents get super glued.
That was a good scene.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's great. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. The film is fantastic.